Hello. Hi. Welcome, everyone. My name is Janet, and welcome to Janet DIY Life. How is everybody doing? Oh my goodness, I have been busy. I have been sick. A little bit, not really sick. I would say it's more like allergies, like fall pollen is really big right now. Here, even though we're still in the 80s in temperatures, it's a thing. So I would say it's more like allergies to the pollen, especially the fall is always seems to be the worst. For me, for my daughter, for just about everybody I know. But other than that, I'm fabulous. I'm great. And how are all you beautiful people? I am missing you guys. I know I haven't had as many videos lately. I've been busy. Still have company. And let's see. And then I wasn't feeling well. I've been helping Miss Ruth, and now she's not feeling well. She says she feels fine. But, the allergy thing can kind of drag you down a little bit. So, I've been back and forth here and there, trying to help her, trying to get stuff done here. Oh, and then, oh my goodness, my AC quit. Oh my goodness. And I was like, no, I got people here, and my AC quit on me. So, my heat and air unit. So, I finally got somebody out here yesterday. They replaced a part on it. Thank God. It was something simple. Yay. But they did tell me that I need to look at replacing it because it's the one that my grandfather put in here back in the 80s. So the thing is like way super old. But my grandfather took good care of it. He had it serviced and really extended the life of it. Clean your filters, guys. Clean your filters. That's one of the biggest things they told me, clean your filters. Make sure you keep them clean. Service your unit. It'll extend the life of it. They're telling me that thing is like 10 years past what it should have lived. So I'm very thankful. I feel very grateful that it is still working. So we still have AC and heat. Don't need the heat right now, but we do need the AC. It is on. So yay. We don't have a hot house now. So anyway, I'm gabbing and talking, but I thought that I needed to catch up with you all because I haven't caught up with you guys in a while. I've been doing my videos, but I haven't really been saying much, about me or what I'm doing. And I know some of you want to know. Let's see, what else has been going on? Did a big event up in town for their fall festival, and that was nice. Lots of people, and so that was very, very nice. I did take some of my resin stuff, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. It is Temu. We are going to absolutely be talking about Temu, but today I would like to start off with I still have a Temu haul, and it has to do with buying from Temu. But for those of you that are interested in epoxy and resin, I am going to talk a little bit about it because it's something that I have been playing around with for a while now. I'm not an expert. I'm far from being an expert because I know there's so much more I can learn. And I love to learn more and different techniques to use with the resin. And I follow some people that out there, which I have missed everybody's videos lately, and I am so sorry. It's hard to do when you've got company and in and out and running back and forth and fixing this and that. I am going to get caught up with everybody, I promise. I'm talking to all the creators and my videos. I know I need to get videos out, but still have a lot planned. I have a themed haul, not Hello Kitty. This one's different. That I need to do. I have a Christmas one that I need to do to get some of the Christmas stuff out that I've had set back. But I did today want to talk to you about epoxy. So I ordered off of Temu. Let me pull this up here real quick so that I can tell you what I gave for it and what it currently is. This was actually delivered on Halloween, and it is a 2-part epoxy. So this is a 1/2 gallon, and this is the part A, okay? And it comes in 1 box, and then this is the part B. So you gotta have, with this epoxy, it's equal amount to part A and part B. And I think that, yeah, part B is the hardener. This is the resin. This is the hardener. So you got to have equal parts. It's very, very important that you measure those. There are things that you can, cups and that have the measurements on it that you can get. You can get those from Temu. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this was Temu, but it was local warehouse. And glasses, girl, put your glasses on. And I'm just jumping right in, ain't I? I'm just jumping right into this. Well, here, let me go ahead and say this. So if you're new, thank you so much for coming and checking out my video today. I do appreciate you. You just don't even know how much I appreciate you. I'm so glad that you were able to find me. And if you haven't yet, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. But it's not here. It's gonna be there on your screen. And it says subscribe. And so, but please do. It looks like this right here. Looks like a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It is free. And that way you will see my videos in your recommended when I put a new one out. And that way it's easier for you to find me. That's all subscribing is. Anyway, if everybody could, another way to help and support my channel is to hit the like button. Please do take a moment and hit the like button. That helps to support this channel a whole lot. So I want to put out videos that you guys want to see. So this is one of the things that it has been requested many times that people would like to see more of my resin projects, and I'm more than happy to do it because I do this without videoing. I just am not sure the format, what the process. There's a whole process that I do, and it's long, and the videos would be really long because it's hard to edit out parts that that are important. Anyway, back to this. So the resin and my tablet cut off on me. Back to the prices. Yeah, I've got the squirrel brain today. I do. I really do. Okay, so this was a local warehouse. And oh my goodness, y'all, it is on a lightning deal maybe, or on a sale of some sort. And right now it is 30 glasses, girl. $37.93 for a gallon. Now that is a very reasonable price, very decent price for a gallon of resin, epoxy. 1 gallon, so you get 64 ounces of A, 64 ounces of B, and it is crystal clear epoxy resin kit. Self-leveling, that is very important. Non-yellowing, extremely important. Bubble-free, that is very important too. Easy 1-to-1 mix, ideal for DIY jewelry making, art, and craft projects. Perfect for casting and coating. So this is right now, it is $37.93 for the 1 gallon. 1 gallon will last me a little bit, unless I do some really big projects. And right now I haven't put any big projects together. I do have a project that I need to get to finish a countertop that I'm doing in the second bathroom. And I am still going to, I keep having to put that off, and that's awful. Because I was waiting for someone my company that's here, I was waiting for him to be here to help me with the bathroom, the shower, redoing the shower, and the plumbing. The plumbing, I kind of know some plumbing, but I don't know that kind of plumbing. So I've been waiting on him, and I don't know if he's going to be able to help me before he has to go back. So anyway, it can definitely be used to coat and make you a countertop, because I've done it with one bathroom, and I plan on doing it with this other one. But let me take this off so I can see. I'm very farsighted, so I can see far away very well. Up close, I can't. Anything up close, I can't see it unless I got on glasses. So anyway, I would like to share with you all some of the resin projects that I have been working on lately. And this right here, and it's right here, and I keep looking at it, and it's right here. Let me see if I can pick it up and kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Let me move this dragon. Hopefully I can pick it up and not make a mess. Not like tumble it all over the place, and then I'll be crying. Because I did carry this in here. But I have a top to a tray in there, a thing in there, that a tote kind of thing that I have. But this thing is absolutely full. I loaded it up with, this is the stuff I've been doing lately. So I kind of wanted to go and show you all some of it, and show you with possibilities of things that you could create with resin. It's amazing. It's fun. If you are into crafts and things of that nature, I think you would really enjoy it. I was intimidated by it at first, honestly. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know anything about it. It's the mixing. Am I going to do it right? It was like a breeze to learn. It was fun. It was pretty simple. I mean, everybody who starts out you're gonna make a mistake, but you learn. That's how you learn, is through your mistakes. You learn, okay, well, I know not to do that again. I've had some of those. I've had quite a few of those. And things of, like, where it's a bubble free, if you don't get the bubbles out of it, then you'll have these little holes in your project when it cures. So just little things like that you learn. But it just takes time. And you take your time. Don't rush it. It's not something that you want to rush. But you get to spend time doing a design, making a design. And if that's something that appeals to you, then I would say absolutely go for it. It is very satisfying. very fun. And I think the best part for me is after I have spent all the time designing, putting my designs together, getting my molds, and getting the colors put in, and deciding on what colors and shading and all that I'm going to use for that. And then pouring the resin, mixing the resin, pouring it, adding color to it if I need to, and then put it on a heat mat. I do have a small, medium size heat mat that I use, and it does speed up the curing time. So I can have stuff ready to pull 4 hours, 5 hours. Sometimes it's completely done, depending on the size. If it's a bigger project, it does cure faster. So the most satisfying thing for me is to peel away that mold and then get to see my creation. See how it turned out. If it turned out the way that I envisioned it. So let me show you a couple of pieces. Let's see. Okay, so if you're starting out, you want to start out small. And you don't have to start out this small. But this is cute. And these molds I did get from Temu, and they have so many molds. It's unreal. They have a lot of different kinds of molds, of different styles, shapes. I used a silicone ice mold. I used an ice mold, and I'll show you what I made with it. But I mean, you can start off with something small like this little cat. And if you can see, I didn't do it perfectly. This one ear is white, but you know what? Maybe this pink cat has a white ear. So what I'm saying is it's okay. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And who's to say what is perfect? It's beautiful nonetheless. My cat has a white ear. That's the way he was made. So to me, that is perfect. So, and the same with my little blue cat. He has a white ear too. And he's absolutely perfect. Yes, I made a blue and a pink cat because I can. So they have little things like that. You want to have some little molds that are your favorites. Because if you are pouring a big project and you have some resin left over, you want to have some little molds sitting there ready, already with the colors that you want. If you're using the powder, the mica powder to color in, those are sitting there ready, because when you have that extra resin, you don't want to waste it. So you have little molds like a little turtle. I have a cute little turtle. Or how about, where's my other one? I don't know. How about a snail? A little. Yes, fingers. I threw him on the floor. He tried to come back to me. Yes, it's not perfect, and it's okay. It's not perfect. Doesn't have to be. This little snail. Now, when I did him, and I think it's the mold. Not every mold is going to be perfect. All of those little eyes and antenna-looking things on top of his head didn't come out on all of them. So I had to create them, and I did. Let me show you, because I've got a bigger snail, and it's the same thing. It didn't come out. So I had to fix that. And I did. And nobody's going to know that it wasn't part of the mold. Look how pretty he is. He's pink, and he's gray, and he's gorgeous. He's absolutely gorgeous. And then the bottom, I did black. Just because. So, yeah, it's okay. If it doesn't come out perfect, it's okay. Because you're going to get better. Over time, you learn more, and you get better, and you get more and more creative. And that's the part that I have to say I absolutely love about doing epoxy and resin, is that you get to be so very creative. I love messing with the colors and the powders and the liquid and the liquid resin coloring. I have mica powder. Then you can also use alcohol ink. I have alcohol inks as well. So it's just amazing, some of the stuff that you can come up with. So let me show you these. I've kind of showed you all my they're called money fish, and Temu does sell the money fish. Temu actually sells a lot of resin projects. Right now, I'm currently looking for the molds for the dragons. So if you guys run across dragon molds, holler at me and let me know, because I'm trying to find those. Because that's right now, that's like one of my hottest selling things is the dragons. Anything dragons. And I have some of those to show you today too. But these are the money fish. I don't want them falling on the floor. This is the money fish. And I actually got coins in that I'm going to be putting in there. Not in these, but in the ones that I make from here on out. I'm going to have the coins in them. But I have a lot of money fish. And you free to make them however you wish. You can look at the ones on that they sell on Temu. Just some gorgeous colorings. And with these, I strictly use what is called UV resin. Now, UV resin is different than the two-part epoxy. And if you want to start out doing something, you're going to end up using both, because they can both go hand in hand. You could do some repairs on some of the bigger projects with UV resin. And when I say UV resin, it means that it's cured. It's actually cured under UV light. That can be a UV light, and I should have brought mine in here. I am so sorry. I can throw up a picture of a UV lamp and what that looks like. Kind of like the same as like if you've gotten gel nails done and you have to put it underneath the UV light to cure the polish so that it's hard. It's the exact same thing. UV light to cure the resin, and it absolutely does. You can also take it if you are in a sunny location like we are here in Florida, or it's a sunny day where you're at. You take it outside, put it in direct sunlight, and it will cure. It cures very, very fast. For me, when I take it outside in the sunshine here, a nice sunny day, it will cure fast. And it cures hard. These are done with UV resin. And this is some UV resin that I did get. I think that I got it from Temu. But this is a big thing of UV resin. Generally, I I think maybe I got this from Amazon. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see. It may have been Amazon because I don't know. But I do know you can get it on Temu. And when I got this, which has been very recently because I just ran out because I've been doing so many projects, I check both places, honestly. And I know that we all do that. We all check prices from different places. We don't just buy strictly from one store if they've got the better price. Okay, so sorry I got cut off there. And I was talking to you about UV resin. And there are differences between the UV resin and the two-part epoxy resin. The UV resin is cured underneath a UV light or in sunlight. Okay, so I want to save all of the specifics and details about how to use the epoxy resin, the differences between the two-part epoxy and the regular UV resin for a complete video. And if you are interested in learning more about using epoxy resin and UV resin, please leave me a comment, and I will be more than happy to do a video from the beginning, from the very beginning of doing a project, from design to mixing, how to measure and mix, prep for measure and mix, and then pouring, then the curing, and then demolding. They will be long videos. There's no, I can shorten them a little bit, but there's really no way to shorten them. I could also do videos on preparing to work with UV resin and the items that you need to purchase or have on hand when working with UV resin, because there is a once you learn the basics, then you can jump right in and start creating. I always go overboard with preparing, so I have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and more than actually what I did need to prepare to start pouring my epoxy resin. So right now I just want to show you some of the items that I have made using the molds that I did get from Temu. So let's jump into that, and then I can look up some prices for you if you're interested. I can get you links to these, so just let me know. So this one here, and I did start, I thought I started a video, and this camera's giving me it's such a pain. It quit being such a pain. Sometimes it will pick up gestures and start recording, or stop recording. And it had stopped recording, and I kind of already went through this, but let's do it again because practice makes perfect. Okay, this here is a toad, and he comes and it makes two, and this is what he looks like. I poured this one in a black, and I know you can see the gold. I did a gold leaf on the bottom, but when I poured the black, I ran out of black, and I had clear that I finished it off with. And so you can see on the hands, or the feet, if you want to call them feet. See if I can get it to focus on. Oh, let me get it in the camera. On these feet, you can kind of see where it's not black. And then you can see where you see the light color, that's where I had to fill it with the clear because I ran out of the black. And I had clear, so I filled it up. And then to finish it off, I put the gold leaf on the bottom. So that gold leaf is kind of shining through. Just something I did just to make this work for me. I have some other colors. That one's a really pretty metallic, and it changes colors too. Kind of a blue and a green. This one's kind of a purple and a blue, green, blue, green. Yeah, you can really see how that one changes. So I did that one. I did a white, and it had some leftover remnant of the one that I just showed you, the purple. Come on. Okay, then I did a pink one, which it still had little remnants of the purple in it, and I think I may have added some purple on that last one, the white. And this is the pink one, and it's filled with white, but I used a pink powder on it. But anyway, he's cute. So then I did the white, which had some of the pink left in it, so I got a very light pink. So here I have these little guys. Just some toads. Just some toads, y'all. The pumpkins I did in different colors. So you can see how I did these. And this is notched. There is a notch on the lid and a notch in here, so it lines up perfectly. This has to be probably one of the best molds that I have gotten from Temu. I really do like this mold. It just came out so well. And you'll know a difference. When you get a good mold and a bad mold, you'll know. And yes, it does happen. So the next one is the pink one, and I kind of showed you that one. And there's the stem on it. The cute pumpkin. So these are good for Thanksgiving, for Halloween, for fall, whatever. I have an ice mold, and this one is a bear. And yes, I have been using it for epoxy, not ice. And it's a cute textured bear. And I did him in pink. Or her. I did her in pink. And she's beautiful. So there's my little bear. I did a cat. I have this mold. And this is a good one to have on hand to use up extra resin. Leftover resin. It's just a little bitty container, a little bitty. You know, you could set it and, you know, put like single earrings in there, you know, set it for, oh, I know, it would make a cute little tooth box, like for kids when they lose their tooth, to put it in and put it under their pillow. That would make a cute little tooth box. So I did that one in pink. I've also did it in glitter. You can absolutely glitterify, bling up, whatever you want. Everything if you want. And there's so many things you can use. And I can get into that in a video. And I did some skulls. And I do a lot of skulls. Because it's an easy one to use the any extra resin that is left over. And he is very much glittered. I have the skull in every color of everything I've ever done. The pink. Like even what's left on my brush, the powder, I can put it in the mold for the skull and use the extra powder instead of letting it go to waste. It's on the brush. I have a black skull. I have an orange and white one. I have the chameleon colors, the light orange, pink. There's just so many. I've got a light pink one. This one is cool. The coloring on it is pretty cool. So there's that. I have made, now this is a mold from Temu as well. And this comes with 5 or 6 of these corks to make this little thing. Now this one is clear, and I used some of that PET sticker stuff, and I put on the inside there. You can see the flowers. Those are inside, not on the outside. These are inside of the resin, the clear resin. I'll show you. So a mold made this, and then the cork fits right in there. Very cute. And you can do these solid colors. You can do them clear. Same with any of these. It's your design, your imagination. Here's one of those little containers in the white, because I had white left over. I did not put a design in here, and so I have a little white one. I have all kinds of mushrooms, and this mushroom is some of my other designs that I had left, that I had made experimenting with different colors and stuff. But I ended up putting them on this. And I think it turned out pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can see some of them. You can see inside there and see the designs of them. Not many of them are showing up, though. I can see the ring light. That's what I can see. Then I have a mushroom jar. And this mushroom jar I did in pink, and it's got some gray dots on it. But the lid comes off. There's the inside. This is the lid. It goes on like that. And so you have a little mushroom jar. And you can do them different colors if you want. There are little birds. This is another good one that is good to have set and ready to use up your extra resin. It's a little bird. And then I've showed you the snails. I've showed you the fish. And, okay, I did a flower. This one is pretty new. This can be added to whatever. I mean, I could add this onto a plaque, but I did some shadowing on it and coloring, and I think it turned out beautiful. It can be used wherever. You can clear coat this with some UV resin and it'll get shiny. Make a very shiny finish. I didn't bring the one in that I did like that. Did not bring it in here. There's these little cats, and I have 3 boxes full of different molds. So this is not even a dent in the molds that I have. This is a cat that lays down, and I think this may be a glow in the dark one. It's very, very cute. I've made this one a bunch of times. I have this owl, and I have sold this owl a couple of times. He turns out beautiful. Very nice texture. He's on a stick, branch, whatever. But I have plaques, I have signs, I have all kinds of things. Hearts and different shapes and different containers and tabletops and just mold after mold after mold. I have a lot of those. Yes, I do. Now, this is a kind of new. I've sold a couple of these. This is a dragon, and this is the new one that I made. And you may not be able to see all of the different coloring in it. Let me turn it a little bit. You can see the red, the green, the gold. If I turn it, you can see some of the colors. And it has the holographic design built into the mold. I don't know if I can get that to pick up or not. So it has a lot of different things going on for it. This one does. This is the back. This is what the back looks like. And that is what the front looks like. Very cool. And I can go over and explain the different color techniques, powder techniques, things like that. I can do that. I have mushrooms as well. I have this mold that I've only done once. I did some leftover pink in it, and gray, and white. And this could be added on to anything, really. It could be added onto a garden pot or sign, or very cute. It's all one piece. I have some mushrooms. I have a Mancala game too that I'm currently working on that I have to get finished up. And these, I don't think you could see inside of them as well. There are, I don't know if they're going to show up in this camera. There are little dots of colors. You can kind of see it right there inside of this, inside of the mushroom. I save all of my extra resin pieces or anything that did not turn out good. I will use it inside of another project. It does not go to waste. It gets used. And there's another mushroom. I have all different sizes of mushrooms as well. And those are just ones you just set out or add to something. Okay, I think that's all that I have here, sitting here right now. The fish, the skulls, the toads, there's just so much. I'm very, very happy with the pumpkins. These are gorgeous. These came out beautifully. They really did. They're beautiful. And I really do like the way the pink and silver or gray snail came out. You can add gold leaf to them. I know I see over here. I added gold leaf to the shell. And I had to fix the antenna or eyeballs or whatever you want to call those four things on front. Don't know. But the, yeah, these little fish, constantly making those. I use UV resin. If you're going to do a color, it's best to do a two-part epoxy because with UV resin, it has to be able to go through the light. The UV needs to be able to go through all the way through from bottom to top to cure it. If it is a solid color like black or a dark color, it's not going to cure it. And what ends up happening, it gets like this rubbery edge to it, or it could cure it in a top layer, and if that got punctured, and it's going to be rubbery, like it's going to feel really rubbery. And then if you poke a hole in it, that all this liquid starts coming out that got trapped inside between the like it's a pocket of uncured resin inside of a top and a bottom cured, kind of cured color. So yeah, don't, unless you purchase the already colored UV resin and you have a very, very good light, I don't suggest using a dark color on a UV resin at all. It doesn't come out real well. I want to show you a couple other things. One other thing that I did make, and I'm still perfecting this. I found, and I got off of Temu, is these Hello Kitty ice molds. They're silicone molds. Of Hello Kitty. And I wish it would, there we go. It has that. And then it has the little face. Focus. There we go. I took that and I used a really good glue, industrial glue, and glued on a hair tie. For this Hello Kitty is a hair tie. How cool is that? Hang on, you all. I think my dog thinks somebody is here. It's probably just the mail lady. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Nobody was here. So, I put all of my resin stuff away. All my epoxy creations. I put those away. And what I did get out is a little bit of Temu. So this is a little bit of a Temu haul too, kind of. We did some two-part epoxy. Showed you some of my creations. We used some of the Temu molds from. Now I want to show you some little very cute dragons that I purchased from Temu recently. And these are, I do believe these are resin. These are made from resin. I would love to have these molds. Love to have them, but I have not been able to find them. And I've checked a couple of other places besides Temu. I've not found them yet, so I don't know. But this one was $3.67 when I got it. I checked it the other day and it was $4.60. I've seen these created and they go up to like $10. I seen them for like 8 something, but this is this one. And this is really like a pink red and it goes down into like a gold. Very, very cute. This is the dragon sitting on the castle. Look how cute this is. And for anyone who collects these kind of things, these are perfect. Honestly, I take these with me out to flea markets and events and stuff. And these are pretty big sellers. People really do like thinking for kids, for adults. So this would be a good Christmas gift or birthday gift or whatever. This would definitely, these that I'm going to show you would make perfect gifts. If you need the link for them, let me know. I can get that for you. Or you can take a picture, take a screenshot, pause the video, take a screenshot. Here's the next one. And this one is called a Guardian Dragon. This one was $6.99, and when I checked it the other day, it was $6.64. I'm not sure. If the price has changed, then I'll try and put it in down here. But yeah, I paid $6.99 for this one. This one is nice. So these are nice little shelf sitters, knickknacks, whatever you want to call them. The next one is green, and he's on top of some skulls. And this one was, I got it for $3.87. When I checked the price, it was $4.60. Now, I don't know why the big difference between prices, but colors, prices, all that, always makes a difference. But this one is cool. Look how cool this one is. Really cool. I really, really like these. And I would love to find the mold for these. But that paint, you would definitely, it's going to take, well, it wouldn't be too hard. You just pour it in black. It would be poured black. And then you're going to just brush over with green on there and white down here. The black is going to come through. So that's where you get your shadowing and your texture from. The brown around the bottom. Yeah, that would be fairly easy to do. This next one is a dragon, like a baby dragon, coming out of an egg. And this one is blue and gold. And, I know that I am missing one of them, one of the baby ones. And if I find it, because I sold some, so I don't know if I have one of each one of them. But this one was $3.71, and when I checked it the other day, it was $3.88. Now, I'm going to try and get these prices in, the current prices in down here for you all. Look at that. He's busting out of his egg. Look at that. One leg is up and one is... See how cute that is? Oh my goodness. It's adorable. And he's got his wings. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so backwards. But that's him. And then you can see the bottom. It was just painted over the black resin. But that's that cutie. He's such a cutie. Okay, in this next one and the last one of these that I have. Oh, please tell me I've got the price on this little guy. Oh, hang on. I know I've got it. What the hey, Janet? Yes. Okay. Because I have a couple of these. This was $3.39 and I paid $3.39. And when I checked the price, it was $4.63. I'm out of practice, y'all. I need to get my hind end back in front of this camera a little bit more. I feel like I'm all brand new again. Isn't that cute? I love how they did that. I think they're very well done. So if you know somebody who's into dragons, these would be great little gifts. Great little gifts. So that's the resin stuff. Now I do have one 3D printed one that I want to share with you, just because it is in the dragon family and we're in dragons here. This is 3D printed, and I actually got this as a free gift. I was able to get it as a free gift. And when I checked the price on it, it was $14.29, but I imagine that the price is going to be all over the place. I'm hoping that I can get another one of these because it is so cute, so cool. And here it is in the box. It comes in a box. Mine has been squashed because everything comes that way. And this is a fire-breathing dragon light. It is rechargeable. I cannot say whether or not it's got a charge on it right now, but hopefully it does, so that I can show you what it does. It's absolutely cool. It's cool. I can't say it's cute, but it is cool. Very cool. So, this is the dragon, and he's just 3D printed. But he sits on this here. That thing fits right in there, so it's balanced. It kind of attaches. There is a little push button at the bottom. Oh yeah, it came on. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me try turning off this light. Oh, it's red. I can see it. It's just not showing up. There, let me put it over here. Yeah, see how it looks like fire when it lights up? Isn't that cool? The whole thing looks red, so it looks like he's breathing fire. Nice little desk light, night light for a kid. Very cool. And I had this on for hours the other day, and it'll start flickering, glowing. Yeah, there it goes. In and out. me see if I can get it down here where you can see the flicker. Oh, my camera doesn't like it. But yes, it does do that after a couple minutes of being on. But I had this on most of the day, setting display to show people. And it still has a charge on it. It does come with the cord to charge it, which I've got to find. That's probably in my stuff. But this is bright to me. And I know you can't tell because of the light. Let's get you in here. But yeah, it's bright. So it is shining very nicely. Very nicely. So, and this is the 3D printed. So it's not, this is like plastic. So this isn't going to break easily. It could break. I'm sure it could break if you tried. But let's not do that. And then the button is right there on the bottom. And you just push it. And it clicks off. So this is very cool. I think that would make an excellent gift for Christmas. So what do you think? What do you think, guys? The stuff that I've showed you today, the stuff that, I know it's a little different than what I normally do, but I'm trying to give you a little variety, and I have another video I need to do anyway. I have a couple more I need to do. So tell me your thoughts on what we did today. If you're interested in epoxy resin videos, please let me know. I can do multiple videos showing you how to do resin, the epoxy resin, the UV resin, and there is also something called, what's it, Resincrete or mixed mold. It is like a ceramic look, but it's not. I have some of that as well. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I've only made it one time, and I'm still learning on it. I did see that Temu has it for sale, so I may order some of their product and see what I think of it, and do it right here on video with you guys. And if I mess it up, I mess it up. If I do good, then I do good. But, you know, just to show you guys. And I know that it's, oh, I look really dark, don't I? Okay. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today, hanging out with me with all of this. I really wasn't sure how this was going to go. I didn't want to get too much into the specifics and details of how to do epoxy and resin. But like I said, if you're interested, please let me know. And I will be more than happy to make some videos. I'm probably going to make some videos because I've had a lot of requests for more of the resin videos. So I probably will be doing that anyway. But I just like to know if there is an interest in it, a big enough interest to spend the time making the videos and editing and all that, you know. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. If you're new, thank you so much for being here. And all my returning subscribers, you guys already know that I love you. And you guys have made this channel. So I really, really do appreciate it. And hoping that we can grow this channel some more so that I can continue to do this and make it a little bit easier for me to be able to do this. Okay, guys. You all have a fabulous rest of your day. I'm hoping that I can get this up today because I shouldn't have to edit too much.